Nicely driven. First boundary. A very good over from Dodemaide. No wicket for 20.
It's Peter Taylor to resume.
That's nicely timed. The outfield is quick. A loose one from Peter Taylor. And England almost up to the half-century. That's close. Well, perhaps just missing leg stump.
Broad, perhaps given the benefit of the doubt, maybe because it was going over the top, maybe because it was missing leg stump. Certainly close.
Oh, it's in the air and over the top of Little Valletta, down to the boundary. I don't think he got a finger on that one. It certainly went whizzing away over the top of second slip, and Broad has a little smile there because he probably realises that that was just a little lucky.
Steve Waugh, again, not having luck going his way. It's the third boundary of the morning. All of them going to Broad.
That's a rank full toss, and he's dropped it. That's the second one down. Now, that would have surprised him, but I tell you what, if you're going to drop catches, then you're not going to win test matches. That's the second really straightforward catch to go down, and it tells, I think that tells the story. Both Border and McDermott looking distraught.
No need to say anything to a bowler when you drop one like this. Straight back, it was hit fairly firmly. High line was good. Both hands cupped. This is how the batsman would have seen the ball leave his blade. And even the umpire almost a chance there. Well.
It's a cracking stroke from Chris Broad. And it's no wicket for 93.
And that's into the gap. McDermott's just struggling a little bit down there. He's running down to pick that one up, and Broad goes through for the third. That brings up his half-century, and he gets the appropriate applause, mainly from the English folk in the crowd, but everyone, in fact, joining in. A few Union Jacks down there in the hill area.
So Chris Broad will be very pleased with that. 4 fours in that 50, coming up in 190 minutes.
Well, he's hit that over the top and down to mid-wicket. He obviously was waiting for one that was pitched on about leg stump and decided to whip it away into that vacant area down there. It was a good shot.
Broad making no mistake with that. The outfield, I think, a little quicker today than we've seen it on other occasions.
Craig McDermott comes back into the attack. He replaces Stephen Waugh at the Paddington end. Shouts of catch it, but that was well away from Greg Dyer. And a boundary to Chris Broad. 1 for 144.
Oh, what a shocker of a delivery, and that got what it just deserved, to be smashed away into the mid-wicket fence. There's no doubt about that. Tony Crafter signalled before, so Peter Taylor.
Second bad delivery in this over. Peter Taylor just losing a bit of confidence, I think, at the moment.
Craig McDermott desperate for a wicket. He's had one opportunity, put that one down. It was a return catch. He would love to break through here. Oh, and that was a bit wide too. It's going to go to the boundary, and one can understand the frustrations here that McDermott's having. He can't believe it. That is a good delivery too, just wide enough. Got him playing at the wide ball. He really did edge it.
Just playing this one a little bit away from his body, and McDermott, I heard the yell of "oh no," and he just couldn't believe his misfortune there. It's bowled quite beautifully to him. Sends it to you, German. That was in the air, but in the gap. And oh boy, it must be frustrating to be a fast bowler.
Leg spin to continue. Been asleep.
Shout of catch, but it would have been no justice had that been caught. A full toss. Broad got it on the meat of the bat and smashed it away past the man at mid-wicket, Stephen Waugh.
Sometimes a batsman, having withstood the good deliveries, just relaxes a bit when a long hop or a full toss comes along, but not that time. Broad dispatched that one away.
Shouts of catch it, but I think they were mainly directed at the square leg umpire, Peter McConnell.
Chris Broad quite happy to take full control when the ball's pitched like that. This really is a disappointing spell from Sleep. He bowled so well in the Test match here last year, but very little success today.
And that's the 5th Test century for Chris Broad, 4 of them against Australia. '24th first-class 100 for Chris Broad. Just what England needed.
Super effort again from Chris Broad. How he loves playing his cricket in Australia.
Dottermate around the wicket. An edge along the ground, misfield, races away, Border gives chase. 4 runs. So it's certainly not running for the Australian team. An edge, didn't quite carry to Valletta, knocked it on, raced away for 4.
Well, that's a very good over from Steve Waugh. They got Broad onto the back foot, then gave him the slower ball, which forced him to check his stroke, then gave him the one outside off stump at which he could flash, which he did. And it's gone for 4 over the head of the slips.
Stephen Waugh's tried 1 or 2 bounces, a slower delivery to Broad, who's unflappable. Chris Broad just bounces down under the bouncer, doesn't attempt to hook at all. Makes the bowlers bowl to him. He likes the half volleys. Very good driver. He got him! He didn't get out the road that time. The ball hitting the body into the stumps, and Broad is bowled by Waugh for 139.
A just reward there for Steve Waugh. He set that wicket up, that dismissal, in previous overs when he rattled the left-hander. 6'4" tall, Broad. Good line, that one. He took his eye off the ball. Didn't know where the bat was. The ball found the bat and its way onto the stumps. And a second wicket for Waugh this morning, just what the Australian captain would need. Brought out for a marvellous 139, his 5th Test century. England now 4 for 262.
A touch of luck there for Chris Broad, and it wasn't the first bit of luck he had during the day, but it was basically a very, very good effort from him. He fought his way through rather a sluggish start where he played and missed at the 2 opening bowlers, finished up with a century, and it's typical of the way Chris Broad plays. He is a very, very good batsman, and he took full advantage of ending loose, and it was a splendid effort from the England point of view.